Hi, welcome to OVTLYR Daily Report. I'm Mahesh. I'm a co-founder at OVTLYR. A little bit about the platform. Those who don't know, uh, we built a platform that monitors how investors react to changing market conditions, news, price movement, economy, etc. And then we captured this data, and which shows you how rationally fearful or greedy these investors are, and by how much. We all use this data, including myself and thousands of our members, to analyze stocks, to look for better opportunities in the stock market. We have seen that it really helps you increasing your win rates, and again, depends on person to person, but it really works. So those who haven't tried it out, do check the website. So let's get started today. I mean, again, right now I am not even in the market. I am like literally waiting for these elections to get over, and let's just look into what's happening around us. And you know so I start my day with looking at the news, overall market, if there are any red flags or any major news that may impact the stock market for that day. That's kind of like how I get started. A few things I look into it. Before that, I was just reading this news, and to me, uh, politics is I love it. I mean, I understand it, but I'm definitely not meant for politics. I mean, to me, politics is more for like people with thick skin, right? If you don't have thick skin, don't get into politics. That, I mean, that's like, because whatever you will say, like whether it's good or bad, you know, your opponents will find way to spin it and make it look, super bad for you. Like for example, like I was just reading today. so so Donald Trump may have said, and I haven't heard it, or again, I'm just reading the news here. Oh, I will protect women at all costs, something along around those lines, which is great, right? In my opinion, which is, when I hear it, it's great. But the way media spins it, it's just it's just beyond me. And like literally, it's like, all these media channels like are sitting like in one room, and they have this one story, and they have decided on what words they want to use it, and then they just pass around their notes, and then boom, the next day, the next moment, you will have the same stuff coming out from everybody's mouth. Now, Trump says he would protect women, whether the women like it or not. Whether the women like it or not. Trump says he wants to protect women, which is good. Harris says Trump wants to decide what you do with your body. So right now you have to understand, it's the elections like literally on us, and everybody's trying to swing crap at each other, and that's what is happening. You say any good thing or bad thing, they're gonna just make something out of it and just spin it. And looks like right now, at least majority of the media uh, is on one side, which side they are on right now. So that's what's happening. So it's funny to me, it's interesting to me, yet I see it. I mean, I just feel like every time I look at it, it's not for me. I mean, I can be on sidelines, I can look at it, but it's just crazy how these politicians are. Anyways, let's move on from politics, right? So look at the news, what's happening around us. SMCI, Supermicro, um, computer stock is in free fall today. Okay, I looked into it. Looks like their auditing company, Ernest and Young, they resigned. They resigned, and that is something, a major story in my opinion. Few months back, in somewhere around July, if I don't remember the dates exactly, somewhere around like mid of July, this there was this report that came out from some of those, I don't know, it was some files or some company which focuses on stock. They came up with this report that there's something going on with Supermicro. Their stock is in free fall from that time, Right now, it's still falling. There is an impact on Nvidia. Nvidia is a customer, so you will see a broader impact for some time. But that doesn't mean it's end of story for these other chip companies. You may find opportunities, but not right away. You may see that it's falling. Don't make a mistake. I have done in past of catching the falling knives. Don't do that. Wait for the right time. Elections are upon us, so don't even try to hey, yeah, let me catch the bottom right now, because I don't know if the bottom is today or in 5 days or in 10 days. Earnings came out. You have Microsoft and Meta. uh, the expectations were high. What they came out were not in line with what analysts were thinking, so the stock, it's not doing well. That brought pretty much all the other companies. S&P 500 is down. And in fact, I was just looking into um, this morning. In fact, Chris reminded me that there was a sell signal a few days ago, right, on S&P 500 SPY. And I know I was talking to one member, and they were like, okay, yeah, why the sell signal came, right? Because S&P 500 was like literally on this uptick, but today looks like it makes sense. So sometime, like, even as a person, when I look at our data, right, it doesn't make sense why it made that decision what it made. But in few days now, it's kind of making sense why it made that decision. So which is by the way great. Now it looks great. Yesterday or day before yesterday, I was thinking, okay, why the hell, like, I'm seeing a sell signal after talking to this person I was referring to. Why the hell I'm seeing sell signal right now? But it makes sense now. So so it tells me every day to trust data more and more, which is I think we try to digress from that path. Let's see what else. Wars are going on as usual. There's no stopping them, and I hope to see the reversal of after this election. I hope to see this reversal soon, because what's happening is it is impacting everything. It's impacting your cost of goods. It's impacting this deficit that's increasing in the United States, because money is just going to many places. um, Lot of unnecessary spending, which you may wonder why the hell we are throwing money here, why the hell we are throwing money there. But hopefully government comes to its senses and try to control its spending or even cut down its spending. I'm very hopeful for that. So let's see what happens. Another thing I look into before market open is these are some of the rules that I have, and this sheet is available in our Discord channel. And today I was looking at scenario number 4. Index futures were down. VIX was way up, like literally 9-10% up. And when that happens, right? When that happens, I mean, this is something to expect that day. You know, we have seen over and over with very high probability this kind of scenario happens. Strong market downward momentum, high possibility of market correction, and that's what's is happening right now in the stock market today. So let's get into what I'm seeing in the dashboard. Let's start with market breadth. Market breadth is still flat or probably in that downward direction. So it kind of makes sense not to even touch any stock at this moment. At least it doesn't make sense to touch anything right now until we have a clarity, hopefully in few days. Um okay, which way which government is gonna get elected, whether it's Republican, whether it's Democratic, and that will actually decide, in my opinion, whether we're gonna start seeing spending cut, or probably gonna continue on this path that's there from last 4.5 years. We'll see. So until then, uh, I'm not touching anything. I look at our watch list. We have some opportunities there, but again, when I look into some of these other data points, which is the market breadth is kind of going down right now. Um, Overall, things are not looking very pleasant. Plus, elections are upon us. I won't be even touching anything from these lists. I know there was a member who made a killing today on Nvidia. There was a Nvidia sell signal that came a few days ago. It was moving downward. The trajectory was downward. Everything was downward. And today that news came out for SMCI, which was going to impact Nvidia. So looks like people who trades, like who can trade, they are making money even in this volatile time, but not for me. um, so that's all for today. Nothing new. If you have any questions, let me know. Hey, Michael, thanks for joining. Hey, Doug, thanks for joining. So those who have not purchased this annual pass, I would suggest locking this price up, because in few days it's gonna go up. Price gonna go up. Um, that's all for today. Thanks all for joining, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you.